Welcome to the World 24 News channel.
U.S. and Russian defense ministers discuss Ukraine in rare talks. The U.S. and Russian defense secretaries have spoken in a phone call, in a rare moment of high-level contact between the two countries since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and his Russian counterpart Sergei Shoigu spoke on Friday. The two countries confirmed. Both sides said the situation in Ukraine was discussed. It is the first time they have spoken since a call on 13 May. After Friday's call, Pentagon Press Secretary Brig. Gen. Pat Ryder told the BBC that the U.S. was eager to keep lines of communication open. It has been since May since the two gentlemen spoke. So Secretary Austin took today as an opportunity to connect with Minister Shoigu, he said. Russia's defense ministry said that current questions of international security were discussed, including the situation in Ukraine. After their previous conversation in May, Mr. Austin urged his counterpart to call an immediate ceasefire, a request that was not mentioned this time. It comes after hints from Russian President Vladimir Putin that he may be willing to use nuclear weapons in Ukraine, and warnings against this from U.S. President Joe Biden. Former president ordered to testify to January 6 committee. The congressional panel investigating last year's Capitol riot has issued a legal summons ordering former President Donald Trump to testify to lawmakers. Addressing him, the document reads, "You were at the center of the first and only effort by any U.S. president to overturn an election." It goes on, "You knew this activity was illegal and unconstitutional." A lawyer for Mr. Trump accused the lawmakers on the committee of flouting norms. The former president has lambasted the inquiry as a ruse designed to distract voters from the disaster of democratic governance. With U.S. midterm elections looming next month, Mr. Trump could face criminal charges if he does not comply with the subpoena. And Iran advises citizens not to visit Ukraine, a day after U.S. makes drone accusations. Iran advised its citizens on Friday not to travel to Ukraine, and urged Iranians already there to leave, semi-official news agencies reported. This comes a day after the U.S. accused Iran of helping Russia operate drones against Ukraine. The Iranian Foreign Ministry advisory did not refer to the U.S. allegation. Due to the military escalation in Ukraine, all Iranians are strongly advised to refrain from traveling to Ukraine. Also, Iranians living in Ukraine are advised to leave the country for their own safety. The ministry statement said, Western allies are being urged to step in to prevent Iran from selling weaponry to Moscow. Iran has denied supplying the Shahd 136 drones to Russia, and the Kremlin says its forces have not used Iranian drones to attack Ukraine.